welcome Neetu Kakkar, co-founder and president, Northern Alliance, in conversation. Please welcome in conversation with Himanshu on where talent meets structure.
Thank you, Niranjan, and thank you, Tazammul. It was a wonderful kickboxing session, and now we are moving to football. And I'm joined by Gaurav and Neetu Kakkar. They run Northern United Football Club in Noida. And welcome, Gaurav. Welcome, Neetu.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Gaurav, Neetu, my first question to you is why football?
Football is a passion of my boys. I have two boys, one is 19, one is 15, and they've been playing for last 15 years, and their passion has transferred to us. Before COVID, we took them to Brazil. They were actually selected on 100% scholarship, and they performed very good, and they were selected for Spain also. But then COVID hit, and then everything stopped. And after COVID, they started with the academy. They want to play the AIF Youth League, I-League that's called. And for that, we have to travel 2 hours to Gurgaon because otherwise they have to go to a residential facility. Either they can play, or if they want to play, the academy is in Gurgaon. So no one academy was in Delhi and NCR where they can have a youth I-League program running. Apart from that, then we hire a B division club to give them exposure in the Delhi, and we make a team with the underprivileged children. We took the Manthan Foundation kids with us, and the moment they're about to play, there's a dispute between the owners, and I can see 20 kids crying at that point. Okay. It's touched my heart. I feel ki if I can help them, I immediately bought a club for them. I can afford that time. But it was like a passion which transferred to me. Like now the football is in my blood, I can say. So it is a deep passion. We are really passionate parents now in the football world. So the passion drive us that let's, get into this sports. It's a beautiful sports. Most of the young players in India, either they play 2 sports, cricket or football. So that is why we play.
Neetu, if I am to believe, the Northern United Football Club is one of the topmost academies for young footballers who want to pursue football as a career or want to go ahead in football. Football. Tell me, Noida specifically, I have not seen, like we do have cricket grounds. So when you started off this Northern United Football Club, what were the challenges that you faced?
Like when we planned that, okay, we'll take a club and we'll start the academies for the children, the most challenging part was to find the ground.
Okay.
There was hardly any ground available in Noida where we could, start our academy with our club's name. So there was no proper, the ground is apart, there was no proper infrastructure for, for the children to play. There were only few, but not many. So that was the most difficult part for us to find.
So how you zeroed in, like, okay, this is the ground, and now we have the ground. What are the infra challenges for people who want to start a football academy? Was getting a ground and then getting a trained specialist to actually maintain the ground. How difficult was that?
The first problem is for football, because in India, it is everywhere cricket.
Yes.
Yeah. When I used to go with my children, when my children wanted to pursue football, so मुझे बहुत सारे लोगों ने कहा कि football में क्या रखा है? Football नहीं cricket सिखाओ. But my children had the passion for football, and I wanted to pursue their dream that if they want to really play football, then I should help them. तो जो यहाँ पर था, it was कि infrastructure नहीं था, ground नहीं था, और yeah, I would like to continue.
The thing is that our journey also of football started from the cricket ground only.
Okay.
And the first academy we opened, the first academy we opened, it was on the cricket ground. And now the cricket is over, and now our football ground is running there. So we closed the cricket, and the football is running on the ground. That in sector 118, there was 2 cricket ground, 6-acre land was there. and they were running crickets. Then we went there. They says, we give you half ground. I say, okay, give me anything. So they gave us half ground. Now both the grounds are converted into football and football fields, and now we are running there for last 3 years. Apart from them, we have in sector 44, we been to Mahamaya Balika Inter College, where we have taken their sports complex. It's a 6-acre complex, and we have developed international infrastructure there for natural football turf. And we have a ISL club practicing Delhi. ISL club is back to Delhi for your information, called Sporting Club Delhi, and they are working with us. They have hired our facility because they can't find any better facility in Delhi NCR. In fact, they are telling that they want to host the ISL matches there because Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium is not up to that level what we have prepared.
I agree. So tell me something, like India being a cricket crazy nation, you have role models like Virat and all, but I see a lot of young kids these days, they adore Ronaldo, they adore Messi, they have Mbappe, and there is a lot of footballers, they know about it. So when they come to you and they ask, okay, I want to join this, what are the dreams like? What are the questions like? I want to hear the young minds thinking. Do they come and tell, I want to play like Ronaldo, I want to play like Messi?
Yeah. Most of them, like, we have children starting from 4 years of age. 4 years till, 20 years of age. So most of them जो under 10, under 12, 10, 11, 12 साल के बच्चे होते हैं, their role model is Ronaldo and Messi and Mbappe. कि हमें उनके जैसे खेलना है, we have to go Europe, we have to play there, we have to play their national championships. So yes, that is the question कि हम कैसे वहाँ तक पहुँच सकते हैं, कैसे बन सकते हैं. और even if you talk about Sunil Chhetri here in India, yeah, I much appreciate those children who say कि हाँ मुझे सुनील छेत्री बन रहा है. Though there are very less who say about Sunil Chhetri and our Indian players, but of course for Messi and Ronaldo the majority is more.
Okay, so now my question is like, thinking of coming from a parent's point of view. So in India, the talk is like you can have extra classes, you can go to different coaching centers. People are more like खेलेगा पढ़ेगा तो बढ़ेगा India. Now it has become Khelo India. So do you see there's a shift in parents' mindset when they come to you? Are they serious about like making their kids a professional player, or is it like okay, 1-2 घंटे का टाइम है, शाम को खेलना है तो चलो बच्चों को एनरोल कर दिया?
So we are the best examples. Being parents, we turned into the sports. He being a master in merchant navy, he has turned into sports. So the parents are much inclined towards sports now, and they really given their efforts for the children, like traveling from here to Gurgaon or Gurgaon to Noida, playing all the leagues and all the matches. They are serious now. There is an ecosystem now, like जो एक culture होता है sports का, that is developing now. जो पहले था वो अब नहीं है. The parents, they are much more interested. They want to even, they want them even to take any sport. I'm not talking about about football only. Any sport, they are happy to, that they take it as a profession. So same as with us also. We are very happy that our children are at one time a footballer. So there is an ecosystem now. There is a change now. The sports is coming up now. You see the change happening also at the grassroots. Like we saw the world kickboxing champion last few minutes ago. She was like, at the state level, there are issues. District level, I'm not even going at that point. But national level, especially Delhi NCR, things are improving. And one sign, viewers here, is like they both are not from a football background. I do not think either you...
No, I have never played a football in my life.
You, Neetu?
I was a sports person, and I must admit that I wanted to be into sports. But at that time, it was just...
There were no facilities.
There were no facilities. So what I wanted to fulfill for myself, I'm seeing my dreams to come true through my children's vision.
What a noble thing. A big round of applause, gentlemen. People who were not at all in sports have now launched a football academy, and that is one of Noida's best. And one of
You can say the
Delhi
fastest
NCR.
growing academy in North India. In fact,
that's
we
the
been
word.
winning a league for last 3 continuous years. We started our journey as a B division club. Now we are the topmost club in Delhi. Every year we are promoting from B to A to senior, senior to now we are at Delhi Premium League. And we having on 3 grounds. We have developed 3 grounds and we are running 5 academies. We are tied up with the school, with Bal Bharti School Noida, Bal Bharti School Rohni, and St. Mary School. We have taken all their sports.
Amazing.
And the 6-acre, the multi-sports academy which we have made, where we have in fact cricket also there. We have developed cricket fields, pickleball, paddleball, swimming also we are
Amazing,
into now,
brother.
right now. So we want to give a world-class facility, which actually that facility was lying idle for last 17 years. It was made by previous government. Nobody wants to develop that facility. So we have just helped the government and developed that facility. We visited that school around 3 years ago. It's a NITU program where she wants to do for the women empowerment.
Okay.
So she visited the school, says we don't have girls, so we want to adopt few girls. We say we want to adopt 60, 70 girls, and we want to run a football program. Then the school management come to us that we have the ground, but the ground is all kachara vachara gira hua hai. There's
It was a
unsafe.
bad
There are
environment.
snakes
In a bad
are
shape.
there. Yeah. Their snakes are there. So they says unsafe ground. So they can you help us? Can you develop this ground? We say yes. Why not? So we develop the ground. Once we develop the ground, they says the complex is lying. It's a very big complex. It's acre. It's lying for last 17 years idle, never been in operation. Can you help and develop that? We say yes. Why not? And then we went to a lot of, for sponsoring shape, we went to Vedant, some big name. They want to do that, but in the end, it's all rejected. Then we don't have any option. Then only option was left. I sold my dream house. I say, let's invest on that.
Oh.
And I sold my house and Neetu was there. Neetu said, कैसे करेंगे? मैंने कहा, घबरा नहीं, I'm here. Don't worry.
Well,
we will make it out somehow. So we didn't take any fund. Nobody invested on us since we are a new entrepreneur. There's a new name, so nobody was invest on us. So we start selling our houses. We investing our own money.
What a story,
on
Gaurav. Neetu.
infrastructure.
So we have 2 people here sitting with me who sold their house to start a football ground. Now that's called risk, and that's some risk. A big round of applause for you too. I think the success of the Northern United Football Club will basically open doors for many other people who probably are like every 1 out of 2 Indian is a sports lover here. And I can assure you that with your success, probably more people will try and come up into and take this opportunity to probably open more clubs in their different respective cities, the B towns and the C towns of India.
Sure,
Gaurav,
I just want to say, if any kid come to us, any player come to us, whether he has a money or not, if we see talent, we give him a scholarship, number 1. Second thing, earlier we used to think we have 2 kids. Now we think we have 400, 500 players. Or are our kids. We treat them is like our own kids. So our treatment, like if anybody is, like we have a lot of underprivileged children, over 200, which we are supporting. Plus we have some disability children also. Neetu, can you give one example to one of the boys?
Yeah, so there is one example. I was in one of my center where we were running our, the normal training sessions, and there was a boy who came up. He was just around, I suppose, 11 or 12 years. He came up to me and he spoke something in the sign language which I could not understand. And then he was followed by his father. He was, they were not very financially very strong. And he said that, ma'am, ये जो बच्चा है, ये मेरा बेटा है और ये बचपन से ना बोलता है ना सुनता है. और मैं आपका यहाँ ग्राउंड पे आया हूँ, पर मैंने इसको बोला कि मैं ये अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि ये बहुत महंगा होगा. But today at this point, it has been 3 years and that boy has been with us on scholarship, he and his brother, and he is the best player of his team. He has been participating in all the football tournaments and events, and he has been, he has been securing, good positions. So it is just not that we opened this football club for our children, and like Gaurav said, now we have, all children registered with us. We feel that we are the parents. We have come to a point where we cannot, turn behind because they have hope from us.
Well,
right. Apart from this, we have girls also. which Gaurav was saying, there are around 60 to 70 girls training with us on 100% scholarship. We do not take anything from them. We take them to Khelo India Girls. We take them to different leagues and tournaments. वो बच्चे मुझे आकर के कहते हैं कि मैम जब हम यहाँ से 12th से पास होंगे तो हमारे पेरेंट्स कहेंगे कि अब तुम्हारी शादी का टाइम आ गया है, तुम अपनी पढ़ाई बंद कर दो, बट हम खेलना चाहते हैं, हम आगे कुछ बनना चाहते हैं। और वही कुछ बच्चियां हैं जो हमारे साथ प्लेयर्स बनी हैं, वही बच्चियां हैं जो हमारे साथ हमारे HR में सेंटर कोऑर्डिनेटर्स हैं, कोचेस हैं, and they have been given equal opportunities, job opportunities, so they are earning also now. So we feel good that we have been able by God's grace to do a bit for the society. If we have something, we could give something to the society.
That's really, really, really good and great of you, Neetu and Gaurav. I think these are the stories that don't come in headlines. These are the stories beyond headlines, the stories that drive India, that story that drive humanity. And I think you have two shining examples here. People who have sold their house to run a football academy, bringing in kids, opening their doors to all those underprivileged kids. I think there can't be a better example of a good Indian here, probably. So once again, a big round of applause, everyone.
Thank you.
Gaurav, now let's move to my second question. Where do you see this moving from? The Northern United Football Club, what are your immediate goals? And where do you see yourself 2 years down? It started off post-COVID. I understand extremely challenging conditions during COVID. So now we are in 2026. Where do you see yourself by 2030?
We are seeing ourselves in I-League in under 2 years. I-League,
Okay.
We will be playing I-League in the senior. That's all seeing. Last year we already accredited by AIF, One Star Academy. We are only in Noida. So youth, we are already on the topmost. Now we will go to I-League, and another 4-5 years ISL club. That's what we are looking for. Our aim is.
Yeah, and we would even try for a residential setup because we have children coming across India that they want to join us. So, but we do not, as of now, we do not have a residential facility, but we'll be soon, if everything goes well, then we'll be soon setting up a residential setup also. Not only for Delhi and Noida, but for the children who want to join from other states also.
We getting call, especially from Bihar, Jharkhand, UP, and they keep calling us, whenever we have a trial. So they want to join us, and sometimes we feel very bad that we can't offer them. We have one flat also we have taken near to our academy, and whatever the good talent we can keep, we keep them in our flats when the matches are going on. So just support them, out of way, and give them lodging and boarding. It's a 3-bedroom flat. We can keep few players only, but now is driving us to open a residential for them, so that we want to work on the grassroots. Actually, what is happening in India, the football fever starts from 11 and 13. The parents also wants to train their children at 11 and 13. It's already late.
So you think one should start early if they want to go into football?
If you see European or other, why they are developing? Because they have a structured football program starting from age 5 and 7.
Okay.
So if we, what we are planning, that what we have studied and gone throughout, that there's a structural plan at 5 and 7, start from there and then build up. Because by the time they 11, 13, they get serious. Parents and the player get serious about that they want to play football at 11 and 13. By the time they reach 15, they started with take 2-3 years. So it's a game of foot, not hand. So it will take some time.
Correct.
So just 15 tak when they reach, so that time is already too late.
Okay.
And
agree.
Second thing we are facing in the football is the challenges why we are not developing is age frauds. There are a lot of age fraud is happening. So that is the challenge. Infrastructure. Rural areas, the football is the game of poor.
Yeah. You just need. I come from. It's probably 140 kilometers from Patna. The only thing that kids play there is football, because you don't need anything. You just need a ball somehow. Sometimes even the ball is pretty in a bad shape, in a bad state. So I think, yes, there's a huge interest in rural India when it comes to football. Then you compare it with cricket or any other sport. So forget golf and other sports. But if you talk about football, this is one sport which is played It's like their only game there.
Yeah, only game. Totally agree with you. That's the only, if you talk in the world, the football is the most favorite game in the world. If you
Correct,
go to
correct,
any
yes.
country, it's very easy. You need one player and you need, one ball and you need a ground. That's it. You don't require anything else, for playing football.
So, do you, and I think I will try and probably conclude the session, but I still have a couple of questions to ask you. When we talk about football, we are India, the AIFF, the rankings and all, it's no hidden secret, we are not in even top 20, 30, 40, so we are beyond that. Now my question is, I compare it with Argentina or a Brazil. I know the traditional powerhouses of football, and I don't think when Maradona played I have seen a lot of documentaries, probably growing up years, talk about facility. They also don't have, they have similar, probably facilities which are akin to us, like pretty similar to us, or probably you can say in terms of scale, it wasn't that great. But then you have world champions there. India, we keep talking about facilities year on year, month on month, and year on year, and like decade over decade. But still, is talent missing?
No, India has a lot of talent. We have seen a lot of talent. That's what I told you earlier. They started the structured football training at very young age, 5, 7. They decided they want to go. When you start at 11 and 13, I already answered your question there. It's already late. By the time you reach 15, it's already late. So we have to start earlier, because there are a lot of things there. In football, scanning is very much important. How to scan. A proper diet is very much important. We've been to Brazil. I've seen their residential academy there. That's I think 3rd or 4th division club there in Sao Paulo. I've been there. In Merchant Navy, I've been to a lot of countries. I've seen a lot of grounds there. So what I found that there the kids was around 5, 7, 8 years already there, and they have decided. And there is no specific training. In India, what happened? A defender, a striker, a midfielder, they're getting the same training. But their specific trainings are given to that. How a defender. And at the age of 10, they play all sided, and then they decided after 11 that which position they have to play. And that is our coaches' mentality kya rehti hai, bhagao, player ko bhagao. Correct. That is not the thing. You cannot, football is it's more about techniques, more about this thing. You cannot have only running. So we need to train our coaches first. Okay. So our coaches should be trained. They should, I think the football has been developed in Europeans and South American countries in a very good manner, where the coaches are very well trained. That's why we have the talent, but we don't have the talented coaches. The coaches are not paid well, first of all. So if they are not paid well, so they just go to the academy, they just pass their time. The money is very much motivation point, any part of the world. If you see any game, anything, money is very much important. If you pay a coach a very good salary, he will scan for him, he prepare his session, then he goes on the ground, then he will be motivated and he will develop the players what he wants, But if he is not well played, he will be thinking ground में ये है कि मैं अब कल पेट्रोल के पैसे कैसे दूंगा अपनी टैंकी में. अगर वही सोचेगा तो then how we will develop the players,
Great, Gaurav, Neetu. It was indeed a pleasure talking to you both. And I think the lesson of the story, probably the morale, is like for every Sachin Tendulkar, you need a Ramakant Achrekar. And to give that ground, I think I wish you all the best, Gaurav, Neetu. The way you are working for Northern United Football Club, I wish you all the best and more success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.